I'm begging you. Everybody is home. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I will be talking about time management during the coronavirus period. But before we get into that, don't forget to subscribe to this channel, as well as like, share, and comment on this video. All right, let's get into it. So before I get into some tips I have for managing your time during the coronavirus period, I wanted to get into the topic that everyone keeps talking about on social media. So on one hand, people are saying, use this time to rest. You don't have to build a big empire during this time. You don't have to write a book, you don't have to write a novel. You can literally just relax, which is very true. On the other hand, people are saying use this time to better yourself. Use this time to see a therapist if you haven't been able to do that. Use this time to, maybe find a new job if you're not able to work right now. It's a very 50-50 conversation, so I'm gonna give my input. And I think that it's totally okay to rest and chill and vibe, because believe me, I've been watching Love Island, crazy. I've been watching Netflix series, I've been watching The Heist, I've been watching movies, I have been doing game nights with my roommate and just different things. So I've always also been taking care of myself and just chilling. But I've also been working on a lot of things, like filming this video or, working on stuff for Career Savage and working with clients so that they can better themselves in their career. And I think it's important people understand you need that 50-50. And it's frustrating to see people who say, I want to use this time to rest, but we've been in quarantine for a while now, and I'm assuming it's going to be at least for another month. So in 2 months of quarantine, will you rest for those 2 months? I'm not saying grind 2 months straight, but will you rest for those 2 months? It shouldn't be either or, it should be 50-50. You should rest a little bit, but you also should be working on yourself. Because a lot of times, when people come out of this quarantine, and I feel this is what's going to happen, they're going to come out of the quarantine, they're gonna go back to the same job that they hate. They're gonna go back to the same situations that they were in. And they're gonna wonder, why has my life not changed? Your life didn't change because you didn't have enough discipline to do what needed to be done during your downtime to offset the change. Change does not happen by chance. It happens by actually doing. So I just wanted to say that. And I hope that someone takes that message or you share it with a friend. I do believe that it's meant to be 50-50. 50 fun, 50 work. As is life. But moving on to the actual topic, here are 5 tips I have for you during the coronavirus period in managing your time. Number 1, use an agenda. I'm even gonna grab mine for you. This is the planner that I use, and it's every 30 minutes of time. So at 7 a.m. to 7:30, 8 a.m. to 8:15 is actually 15 minutes. And I found it useful because working from home, as I've already been a remote worker, it's always been a little bit of a challenge, because it's like you either work way too much or you work less. And for me, I've always been working way too much. So now I put everything out in my hour planner. So I know from 7 to 8, I have a meeting. From 8 to 10, 8 to 8:15, I can look at emails. From 8:15 to 8:20, I can take a break or whatever. I just map it out. But I find that mapping out your day, at least your work day, and then putting in a workout, putting in when you're eating lunch, putting in when you're going for a walk outside, really helps you to create this regimen. And the regimen is also what's used for discipline. So I think that's what best will help you manage your time, is if you are writing out what you're gonna do in every day. You don't have to be crazy like me and do every 15 minutes or every 30 minutes, but you can definitely do at least, in this block of an hour, you're gonna do this, in this block of an hour, you're gonna do that. Do that and let me know what you think. Put in the comments down below if it works for you. So let's get into number 2. Number 2 is reward yourself. You honestly would be surprised. So after 60 minutes of working consecutively, I'll reward myself with 15 minutes of shopping online, or 15 minutes of eating a snack, or 15 minutes of doing whatever, or just doing nothing, honestly, just sitting in my room and listening to my aromatherapy machine, or letting candles burn, or anything, honestly. I'll just take 15 minutes to myself, and I find that, okay, I can focus for these 60 minutes straight, not be distracted by anything, and then I can just chill for 15 minutes. So I think that really does help with my time management as well. Number 3, put your phone on Do Not Disturb. Please, your phone, your laptop. I know I've said this before, but I'm begging you. Everybody is home. everybody's on Instagram, everyone's on Twitter, everyone's on YouTube, everyone's on every social media platform you could possibly imagine, and there's no bigger time distraction than people. It's always great to have those social interactions with people, of course, but I think that it cuts into your productivity. So if you're trying to manage your time wisely, during that 60-minute period I talk about in number 2, just make sure your phone's on Do Not Disturb. Number 4, again, it kind of touches with number 2. I like how all of them are tied together, but number 4 is do not multitask. I always say that I can multitask, but no one ever can effectively multitask. You can't put 100% into one thing, and often people think if you multitask, it's, you know, you can do like what, 90% in one thing and 90% in another thing. It's only 10% off the top, but realistically it's probably like 30% on one thing and 30% on one thing. So it just decreases the overall like quality of your work. So it's best that you just focus on one thing at a time, and then once you're done with that, you take your 15-minute break and reward yourself, and then you go into the next thing for the 60 minutes. It's just best, and it increases your productivity, and as this whole video is about, it really will just improve your time management. Okay, the last tip that I have for you guys today is to have a set time for when you're answering your emails, because a lot of the times your emails will just be coming in throughout the day. So for me, what I do is I just close my email box when I'm working on a task. So if I have that 60-minute block, my email is not even open because it will just come in and continuously distract me. This is kind of goes in with the do not disturb, but just to set a time, like in the beginning of the day, in the beginning of the morning, you can answer all your emails, and then at the end of the day, before you're about to end your workday, just answer all those emails. And if you're not working right now, it can be text messages instead. So, you know, you respond to all your text messages at the beginning of the day, you respond to all your text messages at the end of the day, or respond to all your DMs on Instagram at the beginning of the day, respond to all your DMs on Instagram at the end of the day. Just make sure that everything is kind of blocked out. I really do hope this video was useful for you guys, and I'm hopeful that you're able to manage your time efficiently and in a healthy way during this pandemic. I hope everyone stays safe. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like, share, and comment on this video. Bye guys.